Get low when the whistle go.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Parkitect. I have done a lot off camera since the first episode. I'm glad you guys seem to be liking it. I built a lot. So I guess we'll start off. I built this giant little like pond river thing right here. Here, I'll see, zoom in. I'm still getting used to the button layout. But I built this little river, I guess you could say. Goes over, the path can cross over to lead to this side of the park. It's really dirty. Wow, I need to get some janitors in here. But then I went and I built an observation tower that you climb up another level, and then this observation tower goes way up over here. Really high, almost as high as the drop tower. So I did that. I put this little guy in right here, whatever this little spinny thing is called. I built a little wild mouse roller coaster, and I realized if you look at my money, apparently you can go negative in this game because it's just a sandbox mode, so there's no objectives. You can go negative. I did not know that, so because of that, I went and just to test out and see if I knew what in the world I was doing, I built this roller coaster right here. Built this, it's really tall, it goes on for a really long ways, and I think it turned out alright. It's not too bad for a first wooden roller coaster. I think it turned out okay, just kind of getting the idea of everything, and it worked alright. So it's running right now, people are on it, they seem to be liking it a little bit, so I don't think it was too bad. But now that I know that we can go negative like that, it means we're going to build a ton of stuff. But I'm actually really happy about this ride. I thought it turned out really well. So now that we have that, we got to figure out what we're going to do today. And because, now, again, we don't have to worry about money, first I wanted to hire a couple janitors because this place is disgusting. Where's our management now? Where's our janitors? Janitors, y'all, we need you guys. Like, I need to work. How do I select a zone? I'm just going to... You go there, you go over here. Yeah, y'all need to be working. Like, geez, like I'm paying you guys and y'all ain't doing anything. Let's put y'all back down over there. So we got the haulers doing their thing. Again, this is all off the water right here. So let's build a roller coaster. Let's start off. Let's build a roller coaster today, just because we can. Again, I'll pretty up the park off camera probably, but today I want to build a roller coaster. Let's do a wing coaster because wing coasters are absolutely awesome. Let's go in. Which way should we do it? Should we do it like over the park maybe? Like have it come back over the park? That would be kind of cool. Maybe we'll like build it up this direction. So it'll come towards this way when it go, wait, no, I got a better idea. We'll let it go this way. It'll go up, and when it hits the lift, it'll kind of go this way, turn around, climb up this way, and then dive over the park. I think that would be really sweet. Let's put the entrance, we'll start at the station right around this area. So we'll do that, get the camera off. Let's build the station. This is a station, right? Yeah, station. I want to have a lot of stations because I want to have multiple cars able to run. So we'll make a pretty long station. Then what we'll do is we'll add, let's see. Oh, the height marks on. The timer I'm not too worried about. We'll go ahead, thank you, it stopped raining. We'll add, let's see, what are all these? We have corkscrew, a loop, a half loop, and a half helix. So right now we can fit a decent amount with the train. Maybe, let's see. Here, actually, I want to take this back. I want to take this. How do I undo? There we go. Let's undo this. I have an idea really quick. Give me a second. I want to take this, and I want to, let's see, spin it that way. I want to raise it. How do I raise it? I can't. Which button was it? There we go. Okay, yeah. I want to raise it up to 5. There we go. Because the reason I want to do that is now I can let it drop a little bit before the ride starts. We can have this. We have a decent station. I want to have a lot of room. What we'll do is we'll take it with a little slope down, give it a little something, give people a little taste of what's going to come. Then we'll bring it back up, and we'll spin it. I want to spin it this way. Take it about 45 degrees. We'll build that. We'll give... No, I don't want to do a half helix. I just want to do... I want to have a little turn. We'll do a sharp turn. Sharp turn, sharp turn. We'll straighten it back out. Let's see, like... And we'll do half and half. So we'll do 35. Then we'll bring it back down to... Let's see, maybe 20. And then we'll bring it back down to 0. There we go. Slowly let it build out. And now we're going to add the chain. So let the chain kick in right here. And we will start building up. Let's build. How steep? Can we do it really steep? Yeah, let's do it real steep. Wow, I want people to feel like nervous and scared when they're nervous. This location is already, what is it occupied by? What? There's nothing here. Wait, can I just not go any higher, maybe? Maybe I just can't go any higher. Yeah, because I can go straight. Okay, that's weird. So what we'll do is we'll just bring this forward. We'll give it a little dip. Just enough to make people nervous. Like, oh man, what's going to happen? So we get a little bit of a dip. This is where things are going to get fun. So we're going to take it. We're going to give it a nice turn. I want to turn it this way. So we'll give it about 35. Then we'll bring it up even more to about 65. Bring it over a little bit more. Now we're flat. Keep it going to about 120. Again, this is going to be pretty nuts. That way. And then it is completely upside down now. Oh, wait. I still have it. Oops, this is awkward. Hold on. This is embarrassing. I don't want the chain on. There we go. Okay. We'll do it a little bit quicker. So we'll do 40. Bring it up to 80. We'll bring it up to about 135. Then we'll bring it up to 180. Now they are fully upside down, and this is when they're going to drop. So, no, actually, I don't want to do that. Let's see. So now it's going to start going straight down like this. I think this is going to work. I'm trying to think this out of my head to make sure it works right. So it's going to start going down. Let's see. Hold on, yeah, I'm just gonna bring, hold on, let me turn the turn off. There we go. Build it straight down. I'm trying to, why can I not? I know exactly what I'm wanting to do. Let me bring it back. Sorry, I'm making sure, like, I know this is gonna be a little boring at first, but I wanna make sure this does what I want it to do. So now that it's upside down, we'll take it, build it once this way, and then we'll swing it really quickly back over. Maybe like this. No, I think that's too quick. I think that's too quick. We'll do a 2 points. We'll do 90, and then we'll bring it down back to 0, and then the drop's gonna really kick in. So we have that little moment upside down, and then it's gonna flip back over, and then it's gonna plummet. I think that's kind of cool, right? That's not too bad. We'll let it bottom out. I was gonna bring it over the park, but maybe I'll do it when we bring it back up. Let's see how this looks. Just slowly twist it over, it flips it back, and oh, I should have done it the other way. Hold on. This should go this way to bring it back over. So we'll do, let's see, 90, like that. What happens if I drop it like this? Which way is that going? If I bottom this out now. Which way does this go? I'm really confused right now trying to figure out what exactly is happening. So it flips over, it rides upside down, and then it does like that. No, that's not really what I want. I'm trying to figure out how would be the best way to do this. So this is still dropping, right? No, let's bring it back. Okay, I want that. And then I want it to flip. But not like that. How can I do this? No, not build. Go back. Like, I want it to curve all the way in. But it doesn't look like it's gonna work like that. Maybe we'll do a full rotation. Maybe we'll do that. Like, so it's still spinning. Now it's gonna be at 90. Let's build that. Then we'll bring it to 0. And then just let it fall, maybe? Maybe that'll be cool. That doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. We'll bring it up. We'll go and add a loop. Yeah, can we make it bigger? I thought there was a way you can make these, or what's this? Oh, that's a corkscrew, okay. S-bend, a loop left or a loop right. Okay, that works pretty well. Let's see. Maybe first we'll add, yeah, let's add a corkscrew to the right, like this. I thought there was a way we could, oh, I need this to be at 0. There we go. Oh wait, no, shoot, no. Not what I wanted, It reset the, I didn't realize I was gonna reset the corkscrew like that. I thought there was a way you can make these taller, but I don't know how. Like, I thought there was a way you could do it, but I guess you can't. So we'll build that, But instead of bringing it all the way over now, we'll let it ride upside down like this, and then we'll slowly twist it back. So we'll bring it 135, and then 90, and then around 50, that works. And then 0, just like that. So it's a slow rotation up. And then we might drop it back down. No, let's bring it up. So take it a little slower. No. Maybe let's just give it another cork. Let's give it like a full. Let's let it barrel roll maybe. Let's see, if it's twisting this way, let's keep it going. We'll do 45, 90, 135, and then 180 like that, and then we'll bring it back. Darn it, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, now I gotta think, because I passed in the way. What exactly we can do here. Maybe we'll just, hold on, let me, back to straight. Maybe we'll just keep it going. Let's see how that's looking so far. Not too bad. It's going a little fast for this, but you know what? People need an intense ride. They're gonna get an intense ride, that's for sure. But we're going back to 0. Now it's over that. Maybe now we give it a loop? Yeah, give it a loop over the water. That's pretty cool, right? I don't think that's too bad. Maybe we'll give it a double loop, maybe? Or what happens if we give it a corkscrew here? We corkscrew it this way. Can we avoid this? Or what's going to happen? If we put that here. Okay, yeah, that works. We got the half loop. And then what we'll do is we'll rotate it back over nice and slowly. Let's see how this looks so far. Spinning over, hits the nice loop. Got good speed on it. It hits the barrel roll. Then it comes up. Yeah. We can do this. Rotate the ride back over right. Just like this. Again, sorry, like I wanted to be a roller coaster designer when I was a little kid, so this stuff just like it gets to me. Like I love this. And then maybe we'll okay, we can't drop it. Can we climb it? Okay, we can climb. Give me a nice little like bunny hop right here. We'll drop it back down. We'll give it a good drop. How far can we take it? Okay, we'll level it out right there. Get a nice little dip, you know? And then we'll maybe throw in a helix? Maybe? Can we bring it up? Let's see how this works so far. It looks pretty good. The speed doesn't look too intense. So we'll roll over, hit the nice little bunny hop for some air time. And then we'll bring it down a helix. Let's give it a nice 45-degree angle. Okay, we can't take that any farther, so we're gonna have to straighten this out. So we'll hit it here. We'll drop it back down to 0. Like so. We'll do that. Okay, are we hitting the loop? Is that what's happening? Okay, we might have to take this the other way. Because now we're hitting a loop, and that is a problem. So let's do it this way, maybe? No, let's see. I'll do a turn myself. I'll make it myself. I'll make a nice wide turn. We'll let it hit about a 40-degree. That's not bad. We'll turn it around. We'll straighten it back out. Oh, I got an idea. Okay, here's what we'll do. It'll ride straight. It'll rotate to 90. It'll rotate to 135. I'm glad they have like these dividers to let me know where all my like halfway points are. So I want to get to 180 that way. We'll bring it back to 135. So it hits that turn and then it goes into a nice slow like 0G roll. Yeah, I like this. And I know this is taking a long time and I really appreciate you bearing with me, but like, again, it's gonna get better as time goes because that's just gonna be awesome. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. Maybe send it into a down half helix. Let's give it some good, yeah, let's give it some good angle. I wish we could make it wider. Again, some of these things I don't know exactly. How's it hitting so far? That's gonna probably take really slow. Okay, not bad. We'll let it hit this. Why does it keep, oh, it keeps hitting that. Can I bring it down at the same time? No, I can't. Okay, this is getting a little more complicated now. So we'll bring it down. Sure, why not? Bring it down. We'll bring it back up. We'll do a little bit smoother back up. Like so. We'll do that. Let's see, one more. We'll let it bottom out. Now we're back at the same level we're supposed to be. Or actually, no, we're one high. So maybe we'll go ahead and turn it around. Maybe we'll go ahead and bring it around. We'll give it a nice turn. Let's bump up. Yeah, around 50 is not too bad. We'll go ahead and turn it. Let's flatten it back out. There we go. Here, we'll make it a little more subtle. See, how's it riding so far? It looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's being too intense or too fishy, so we'll bring it down like that. Let's put it at 5. Perfect. And now Let's see, we can hit a brake run. Let's bring it forward a little bit. We have a nice, one last little dip. We'll bring it up, flatten it out. We'll bring it down, flatten it out again. We're back at 5. These height indicators, these things, so nice. They come in so much in handy. Then what we'll do, let's see, we'll hit a brake run right here. So this will slow it. Actually, hold on, I got an idea. Let's demolish this. Let's flatten it out right here. Let's keep it right here. We'll hit a brake run. Let's see. We'll build it. Hit a brake run to slow it down. Like that. And then what we'll do is we'll turn the brakes off. We'll give it a nice little drop back down. So it's gonna slow down right there. That's what the end of the ride's gonna be. It's gonna be right there. What we'll do is we'll drop it down. We'll flatten it so it has that nice little drop, and then we'll turn it and bring it right back into the station. Hopefully, can this go straight? Or is this gonna stop me? Oh, it can. Sweet. Okay, so we'll keep that going. Let's see, we need to bring this back like that. Perfect. Let's turn it right there, and this should complete. Nope, wrong button. This should complete the track, right? Perfect. Look at that. We got it. So now we'll add. Let's see. Maybe we'll put the station and everything. We'll put it on this side. Put it right there. Put the station there. We'll put the exit down here. And now we have an open roller coaster. We'll charge since it's just open. Wow, we have a lot of trains. We can run this pretty quickly. Let's run this for $2. How can I do? Let's see. I like the color of the trains, to be honest, right now, so it's not that bad. So maybe let's do less trains and maybe more cars. Or can we not? You need to close the ride to make these changes. Okay, let's close it really quick. We'll make the cars. It's not that long, so we'll do 2 trains and let's do 3 trains. Let's bring it back one more. Perfect. And then we'll add one more train like that. Let's open it up, and now let's go and build our queue. Let's make it $2. There we go. And now we'll have the queue path right. Let's see. I need to shift up like that. Bring it this way. Perfect. There we go. What we'll do is, I think for the queue, we'll bring it this way, kind of around. Let's see, we'll bring it back this way, just so people can get a little bit of a taste, you know. Bring it this way. We'll go ahead and drop it down one, like that, and then we'll bring it back straight. Oh. We'll bring it this way. I just realized that we can turn it like this. This is so much easier. So do it this way. I think, can this clear it? Okay, this can clear. I'll bring it around this way. We have to figure out where this is gonna exactly start at. Maybe we'll bring it back under through here. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll bring it down like that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and turn it. Bring it this way. We'll turn it. Yep, there we go. That way. I'll get under the station so you can kind of see what's going on a little bit. Get a little sneak peek, if you will. We'll bring it this way. Nope. That way. One more time. Bring it all the way back. Turn it one more time. No, wait, we need to go straight one more time. Straight one more. That way. Bring it back again. Like so. Bring it all the way through, and then we gotta figure out where to make this. Maybe we'll put it on the end over here. Bring it all the way this way. This is gonna be the longest queue ever to get on this ride. Hopefully people like it, because it's gonna take them forever to get to it. I think it needs to go farther. Like that. Maybe it'll be cool to have the ride like flip over the queue right here where it does that barrel. Like that. So maybe we'll do that so they can like look up at it and make people nervous and intimidated. And then boom, there we go. Now we have that. Now we have to make the exit, and this one we're not gonna worry as much about. So we'll just do that. We'll do this way. I forgot that I could do this. It's been a little while since I played. We'll go ahead and let's turn it. Not that way. That way. We'll drop it back down. Perfect. And now we'll just bring. I gotta shift that back down. Here we go. We'll bring this way. The lines will touch right there. Bring it around and bring it around this way. Perfect. There we go. And look at that. We have a new roller coaster open. Okay, people, y'all need to come ride this because this was a lot of work to do. And I hope we're stuck. We are stuck right here. This is not. How did that happen? I thought we were running fine. We got to close this. This is not good. All right, we need to go back in. We need to work on this. We need to get to right. We need to get to right here. Hold on. How do I do that? Okay, I gotta get over here. Might have to. Ooh. Might have to delete this. and just ton. Can I turn? Okay, let me delete that. Nope, wrong way. Okay, I need to delete all this and maybe not do a chain. Maybe the chain was a bad idea. So let's let it straighten out. Let's see if this can make it. Hopefully it can. I like this idea of this drop right here. I think that's kind of cool. Hopefully it doesn't give people whiplash. I don't really know. We'll see. I should have really watched this before we actually opened it up. But, oh well. It's going good so far. Go for the little bunny hop. Bring it around. People can look at it like, ooh, look at the rat. Does its roll. It drops back down. Get a nice little spin and bring it up. The brake run, yeah, okay. I think the brake run was what messed this up. Okay, now let's open it. I think the brake run right here, the train was hitting it, and then it couldn't pull the rest of the way up because it slowed down so much, and then it dropped back down. I think that was the problem. But now, people, the ride is up. Why are you going through the exit? Go through the entrance. Go ride my new ride. Go ride it. Why y'all? Stop. Wait, did I do this backwards? No. Why are y'all walking up the exit? This is an exit. Stop walking up this way. Why are y'all so... Stop being dumb. Why are y'all being dumb? Okay, at least one person figured out where the ride's supposed to go. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call... This is just going to be the episode again. This is me learning and kind of experimenting and figuring out what in the world I'm doing with this game. It seriously is a lot of fun, though. It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and 1, I guess, on steroids. I'm going to make sure this train does an actual full run. At least, where's that one person that was going to ride? Did he give up? Okay, no, he's slowly making it. I need to figure out also a way to kind of stop people from going up this because it is an exit. And I don't know how to really show that. So, I guess we'll just have to work with it for now. But yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. And by giving this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Later!